Hi, my name is Pryor, and I am an executive coach for women. Actually, I'm a life coach for executive women. And this video is about why I work with executive women. So let me just be straight about it. I work with executive women for a number of reasons. One is I started working with executives, and then my women clients, I just loved working with them. All right? They're fun to work with. And as far as I'm concerned, you're the superheroes of America. You take on more than anybody else. You work 50 to 60 hours a week, plus you're there for your kids. You're still at the PTO meetings with cupcakes, PTA meetings with cupcakes. You are still, showing up for all your kids' events, and you're still working. And I started noticing big differences between women executives and men executives. Here's an example. When men executives take time off, they say things to me like, "I'm not worried about that, I earned it," or "I deserve time off." When women executives take time off, they say things to me like, "Man, I really want to go on this vacation, but I feel really guilty for leaving my team." Okay? Totally different. So it is my pleasure and my joy to empower executive women to be their best. Now, there's another big reason I work with executive women, and that is that I used to be a woman. That's right, I used to be a woman. I'm a transgendered person. I was born female, lived as a woman until I was in my 30s, and at the age of 34, started taking testosterone, and have lived as a man for the last 13, 14 years. I don't know how many years, something like that. I think we're at 14 now. 14 years, I've been walking the world as a man. And first of all, the difference in how I get treated as a man is stark for me. It's huge. I walk on the scene as a man, and I'm an expert, automatically. When I used to be a woman, that was not the case. I had to prove myself every step of the way. And everywhere I go, when I talk with women about this issue, they tell me the same things. They tell me that they feel like they have to prove themselves all the time, and they get second guessed. They are literally asked, what are your qualifications sometimes? So having been a woman also has me privy to another conversation, or types of conversation, that I want to tell you about. You never hear guys say things like this. When I look back on my pictures of myself when I was little, I wasn't fat at all, right? Guys don't have those conversations because guys don't have body image issues like women do. Women have that stuff put on them from the time they're like 9, 10 years old. And it's divisive. It makes competition between women. The reality is, just because you were born female, you are handed a conversation called "I'm not good enough." I know that conversation. I am grateful that I transitioned, and I would never change that. But I got to tell you, it wasn't until after my transition, when I've done all this work on my body and to look like this, and I still have body image issues. I'm still worried about how my stomach looks and my clothes. I'm still freaking out about that kind of stuff. It wasn't until I learned to lean inside and ground myself spiritually and create a meditation practice and really take myself on and get rid of those conversations of "I'm not good enough" that I was able to really stamp into my own power as a human being. And that is what I bring to the table for executive women. I love working with executive women because you are the most powerful people on the planet. You just don't know it yet. And when you work with me, you start to figure that out. And my clients really start to take off when they start to understand just how powerful they are. I hope that you'll consider working with me, because I bring to the conversation something new and unique and an insight that you've never seen before. And it would be my joy to share that with you. That's it. Thanks for listening.